The death toll from an attack in the Afghan capital Kabul has soared to at least 95. Nearly 160 people have been injured. The attacker drove an ambulance laden with explosives past a security checkpoint in the city center. The attacker blew up the ambulance at a second checkpoint in an area known for housing government buildings and foreign embassies. That is, according to Afghanistan's Interior Ministry. The Taliban group has claimed responsibility for the attack. The wounded have been taken to hospitals in the city, and it's feared the death toll will rise. One survivor recounts the moment the blast took place.
I was in my armored vehicle when suddenly an explosion happened. It shattered my vehicle and I was in the back seat, but my driver got injured and fell onto the ground.
Well, let's get you an update on that story now. I'm joined live from Kabul by our correspondent, Rahim Fayez. Rahim, what more can you tell us about what happened and what is the latest on the aftermath of this attack?
Well, once again today, Kabul witnessed another deadly attack in which a Taliban suicide bomber riding an ambulance carried out an attack in the center of the Kabul city. According to Interior Ministry, that the bomber managed to pass a security checkpoint, telling them that he has a patient in his ambulance and have to take it to a nearby hospital. But once again, in the second checkpoint, he was identified by the police forces. But before the police forces were able to shoot him down, he managed to detonate his vehicle full of explosives. Unfortunately, according to the latest information that we got from the Afghan Public Health Ministry, at least 95 people were killed in this deadly attack and more than 160 others were wounded. But the Public Health Ministry spokesperson said that the number of death toll could rise because there are many wounded people in the hospitals need to be operated, and also they are in serious or critical condition.
And Rahim, what can you tell us at this moment about how local hospitals are coping with the influx of wounded people? Well, because the attack was very big, there was a nearby government hospital which the attack happened, and also there is another emergency hospital which is the closest hospital. According to the victims that we met them in the hospitals, they even told us that they were taken to the closest hospitals, but as the hospitals were overcrowded, so they had to transfer them to another hospitals in a distance. But anyway, overall, even the images in the social media showed that inside the emergency hospital, which is one of the closest hospital to the attack site, the medical staff were offering treatment for the patients outside of the main building, meaning that all the rooms in the buildings were packed with the victims of the recent attack, and they had to offer treatment even outside of the attack, outside of the main building, in the yard of the hospitals. All right, Rahim, thank you very much for those updates. We'll leave it there for now. Rahim Fayez joining us live there from Kabul in Afghanistan.